Christ.
Brother. It's okay. Alright, let's do.
Perfect, let's go, yeah? So,
Okay.
you know your way out from the car park, of course, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect, so let's roll.
Prepare myself, start the engines. Obviously, because there's another car in here, I'm gonna talk a lot and that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You can always think out loud.
And because there's a car, so six. Signal.
So at the main exit, I would like you to turn right, please, yeah?
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be a bit of a pain to come out from the test center, and there's literally no visibility.
Yeah.
There's literally no visibility at all.
And the corner's very tight as well.
Very tight, yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I would like you to keep on going straight, and then from the main roundabout, I would like you to turn right into second exit, yeah? So at the main roundabout, turn right into second exit, please, yeah?
Should I have let him pass first?
At the roundabout, I would like you to turn left into first exit, yeah? From around here, the road gets wider so people can position correctly according to wherever they're gonna go from the roundabout. As the learner was turning left at the roundabout, he should have started to position on the left, but he was quite in the middle. As we are quite on the right side of the road, the car behind started to move to the left to go past us, but at the same time the learner started to move to the left as well, which caused the driver behind to brake. When the learner checked the left mirror, he shouldn't have put the signal as he could see the white car behind was already committed to move. Doing this, he could have prevented to do a serious fault. right into third exit. And as soon as you exit the roundabout, I would like you to take the first junction on the right side, yeah?
Yes, sir. Can you repeat the directions again? for the
Third exit, and then as soon as you leave the roundabout, I would like you to turn right. So as soon as you leave the roundabout, I would like you to turn right, please, yeah? Oh, okay.
It's, yeah, of course.
And I would like you to take the first junction on the right, please.
First junction on the right.
First junction on the right.
See the signal.
And from the roundabout coming up, I would like you to turn left into the left side, left exit towards Thor Park, yeah? Thor Park left, please, yeah? So just left here. At the roundabout coming up, I would like you to turn left into first exit. roundabout, turn left into first exit, and then immediate right, yeah?
First exit.
First exit and then first junction on the right side, yeah? When the car has entered the roundabout before you, it's just better to wait. Luckily, the size of this roundabout was quite big and the learner was quite fast, so he kind of made it before the car got too close. If the size of this roundabout was smaller, this could have been a service fault. So this situation is quite an interesting. It could be a minor fault, a serious, or probably nothing depending on the examiner. So we are turning right into the upcoming junction and the car on the side is emerging towards the left side. And the car in front has just flashed its lights to give way. Now the thing is, who are they actually giving way to? To us or the car on the side? Looking from here, the red car is already on the junction and we are still quite far away in order to position to turn right. So most likely they were giving way to the red car on the junction, but the learner thought it was for him and he just committed to turn right. That's the reason flashing headlights to give way to other vehicles or pedestrians is generally not acceptable practice and is not recommended by the highway code. While it might seem like a nice gesture, but it can be quite misleading or even dangerous. The highway code advises that headlights should only be flashed to warn other road users of your presence, not to give way or as a signal for others to proceed. And I would like you to turn right into the shopping center, please, yeah? So we're turning right into the Springs, yeah? It's just gonna be in a bay.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, just right here, please, yeah? It's gone slightly over the line, which could be a problem for the oncoming traffic. And I would like you to perform a front bay parking on the left side anywhere you want.
On the left side, front bay.
Front bay on the left wherever you want, yeah? Wherever you want. It's technically impossible to do a front bay parking in a perfect way without creating a space between you and the bays.
I'll have to correct
The learner
myself
should
if
have
I'm
moved to the right
Yeah.
side, create more space, and then swing it into the bay. It just reversed back to recorrect the maneuver, but hasn't reversed back enough to create more room, so this would be still a problem for us. If you want to recorrect a front bay parking, try reversing well out of the bay so you can see at least half of the bay lines, so it would be
Can I
more
check?
easy for you to put the car back in. Engine off before you leave the car. Are you gonna go outside?
No, I'm just checking if the parking brake on. I can't get out nicely.
You can if you want. I don't mind. If you wanna do a quick loop, you can do it.
Yeah, I'll quickly check if you're okay.
You happy with it?
No, just got a tad more ahead would be fine, I think. Just sticking out just a bit. Can I do it?
Please, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you happy now?
Yeah.
You sure? Yeah.
I am. Sir.
Perfect. So we're gonna do the sat nav now.
Yeah.
We're gonna follow some. We're gonna do a bit of independent driving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Acha, you know when you were going into the bay and coming, you know why you stalled and you were struggling? You were using the biting point and brake together.
Yeah. I recognized that after that. I was
Because you were
doing
making
together.
both pedals clash with each other.
Yeah.
You can use the brakes when the clutch is not being touched or when the clutch is fully down. Yeah, you cannot do whenever you want. Yeah.
Checks. Okay. Why?
As we have struggled a lot to change the gear, we should have done the last check before moving off, as we were stopped for quite a while in the middle of the car park. So the sat-nav might not catch the new road, the new ring road, you know what I mean? So I might have to guide you a tiny bit, yeah? At the end of the road, at the main exit, I would like you to turn right, please, yeah?
Yes, sir.
And then we got a roundabout coming up and we will be turning left into the first exit, yeah? If you want, I can repeat for you, let me know in time, yeah?
Where are we going? Can you
Left
repeat
into
again?
first exit, please. And now you are following the sat nav. But I think it might still not be able to let you know in a good way. No, it's alright, yeah? So you're gonna follow the sat nav now, yeah?
After 100 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit. After 100 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, Manston Lane. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
And somewhere safe, I would like you to pull up on the left, please, yeah?
Yes.
And whenever it is safe to do so, I would like you to move off.
Cancel the signal. Alright.
Somewhere safe, I would like to pull up on the left again. When ready, move off. fine with the temperature, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're not.
fine.
Yeah,
No, no.
it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's the sun that's blinding me, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Did I do something wrong?
No, it's just warning for traffic probably.
Sorry. I won't go too fast because we're at bends and curves and I don't want
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, Manston Lane.
to. So just go a bit slow.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
If you won't be able to understand the warning from the start now, let me know. I'll repeat it for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
After 200 yards, turn right, A6120, Station Road, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Crossgates Lane. Turn right, A6120, Station Road, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Crossgates Lane.
So
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
straight second exit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going straight into second exit.
No, I think. Yeah, it goes straight as well, so that's fine.
Turn right, then turn left.
It's not quite visible in the video,
I'm blocking you.
but the car has gone
I'm blocking
slightly
you.
over the giver
it's
lines.
fine, it's fine. It's busy today.
Do you know where you're going soon?
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go.
It's left from these traffic lights, yeah?
Yeah.
Turn left, York Road, then turn left. After
And I would
200
like to ignore the
yards,
sat nav now,
turn
yeah?
left,
Yeah.
South
Follow my
Park Way.
instructions, yeah?
Then
Okay.
you have reached your destination on your right.
We're gonna do 2 roundabouts very close to each other.
Okay.
Yeah. At the first roundabout, you are turning right into exit number 2.
All right.
And from the second exit, you are going straight into exit number 2.
Okay, you gotta repeat that again. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So at the first roundabout,
Yeah.
we are turning right into exit number 2.
All right.
At the second roundabout, we are going straight into exit number 2.
All right. Got it.
You got the difference in there?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
We're doing your heading already.
No, I don't know why. Like, it's just.
No. I know I can be a headache. It's okay.
Well, I'm used to you now, isn't it? You're not a headache anymore. You're a migraine now, you know what I mean?
मैं आपको उंगली दे रहा हूँ आपने पूरा हाथ ही पकड़ लिया मेरा.
Okay, so I hope you remember what we're
Yeah,
gonna do,
so
yeah?
on this roundabout we're going on second exit road. So we're going to signal right because there are only 2 exits on this roundabout, right? Where's the line over here? I can enter it there. It's fine. So the first exit, close the signal, check the risk, second exit, and we're there. And then here we're going straight. Cancel the signal. Look for a nice gap if we can find one. I think now is a good time to go.
When the road expands into multiple lanes, it's always better to follow the curb and move all the way into the lane number 1.
Oh, that's a nice uphill climb. I think there's another roundabout coming. Just after that, yeah.
It's not just a roundabout, it's a through-about. Remember we talked about it once? It's a through-about.
No.
We have talked once.
Okay.
I think we have just talked once about it, I think.
I know. You know what I did last time when we were here?
Okay. Let's focus a bit here, because
Yes, sir.
According to the warning sign and the road marking, the right lane is about to finish and merge into the left one, but the learner has not done any kind of observation at the moment. This is quite a poor planning, as if there was a car on the left lane almost parallel to us, we wouldn't have been able to move back into the lane number 1 and the car would have to brake for us. A throughabout is a type of a road junction that connects exactly one major road with one or more minor roads using a circle traffic. The major road is that one that passes through the circle traffic. Coming from the major road, you may not make a direct left turn. Instead, you have to first make a right turn to leave the major road and then enter the circle traffic. We are driving quite fast at the moment. It's an outer ring road for Leeds with 50 miles per hour speed. As a learner, it could be very difficult to drive on high speed roads. High speeds can reduce the reaction time, increase stopping distance and make it harder to control the vehicle.
I'll put it on for you so you don't get distracted.
Just blind
And
you at once.
Sorry to interfere, yeah. I would like you to take the main junction on the left side, please.
This
yeah?
one, the one coming up.
This one coming up, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Brother.
That was unnecessary. He could have overtaken us now. Is he fleeing from a police or something? Is there anything?
No.
Not really, innit? That was unnecessary, I would say.
Man, it's...
I mean, I appreciate this kind of shit driving, but when it's safe, you know what I mean? I heard something, I was like, and I was like, shit.
It just came out of the blue because I think until unless I was turning, I couldn't see it in the mirrors.
At the end of the road, turn left, and from the roundabout, I would like you to turn right into 3rd exit, yeah? 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Came out of the blue, just literally right in front of my eyes. Couldn't.
We have done quite some roundabouts today, innit?
Yeah.
We have done loads of roundabouts, haven't
Loads, man, loads.
we? So that means this could be one of the main things of the new test center, innit? Loads of roundabouts.
Yeah, it's famous. roundabouts. Third exit, right?
Please. So we're gonna go straight into Colton, yeah? What's gonna happen, as soon as you would do the bend, the left lane would turn into only left. So smoothly, you're gonna move into the middle lane. That's perfect. I had to guide you here because it's very unexpected, yeah?
And we're turning left.
No,
again?
we're not turning
going
left.
straight.
We're going straight, yeah,
got
yeah.
it. Got it.
Spiral, you see it?
Yeah. I just saw it. You see the countryside? That's just that looks amazing.
That's Roswell. It's Olden, I think there. Few small towns.
We are doing around 20 miles per hour and the junction in front of us is only a few yards away. The learner had just done the right check. Depending on the speed of the car and the distance left from the junction, this would be very unsafe. Considering our car was coming from the right, we wouldn't have been able to stop the car safely.
I'm gonna go right. I'm so sorry.
If you wanna go right, just okay. So instead of the test center, we'll finish the test here, yeah? Okay. Okay. There you go. Alright, that's all. What do you say?
Stressful, man, for the first mock test. Just tell me how many serious.
Do you think you really did some serious falls?
Yes,
Do
I
you
did.
think you did some dangerous falls? Like in which I was like, shit, we're gonna crash with something. Do you think you did something?
I don't think so. I don't think I did dangerous. I did definitely do some serious though. I did.
Yeah, but
definitely.
driving over also was safe.
So yeah,
So do you think you felt safe without me telling you anything? Because normally
I
we're
did.
kind of working mutually, innit?
yeah, I did. I did feel safe.
You did
I
feel
thought
safe.
there were sections where I did really well.
Mm-hmm.
There were some sections. I think even though I didn't,
How do you find your roundabouts?
honestly, surprisingly they were very good.
They were good, yeah. Couple of time I think you shouldn't have taken the gap, you know what I mean? But again, because you were on a high speed, you kind of made it. But keep in
Yeah.
mind, we have agreed if someone has set off already from the right side,
Yeah.
don't go in front of them.
Okay.
That's the best option, yeah. Like depending on if that car, couple of times, if the cars were a bit faster or you couldn't pull out easily, you could have failed the driving test. Yeah, so watch out for them stuff from the next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
How were your dual carriageways? High speeds.
High speeds were I think high speeds were the best.
You did very good, didn't it?
High speeds were the
Couple
best.
of times you went a bit over the speed, like 53.
Yeah, I
You know
think-
when I was saying
Yeah.
when we literally at that
Exactly,
second
yes,
you went
exactly.
53 miles
And
per
I
hour.
knew,
You know what I
I
mean?
was watching it, and I
You slowed down.
yeah,
So
I did slow.
an
it down.
examiner might not have noticed that.
Yeah.
Because I just kind of know my car in it. I know when you're going a bit
Yeah,
over the speed.
exactly,
But
yeah.
because you dropped it literally in like 4 seconds.
You know what
And you were
happens?
down below 50.
You know what happens? So whenever we're taking a turn or we're exiting a roundabout, and a lot of the times today we went on a 30 or a 40 or a 50 road while exiting a roundabout. So in my mind, it's a 30 road, so I want to accelerate quickly so that I can build a gap. And while accelerating, it just goes up till 31 or 32 maybe. I quickly tone it down though, and that's what happened with the 51 as well.
Cool. How was your control on the car?
I think it was good. I did stall a lot of times. I think I
We normally don't stall, you know that.
Yeah, we normally don't stall. I think it's just the.
And then
mock
you know
test
when
pressure.
you did the front parking, what went wrong over there? What we couldn't do in one go.
Yeah, so I couldn't go like round. I didn't go round and then did it like I did it now.
There you go.
Yeah, and
But
that's what the
question: Did you remember that you had to go wider first, or because there was traffic behind which throw you off kind of?
I think it was traffic behind that threw me off a bit, and I just went,
So what should we have done over there to make it perfect? So
just slowed down a bit. Looking at the traffic, just
because
slowed
you
down
had the
a
signal
bit
on
more.
it.
Yeah, I had signal on.
Because keep in mind, when you signal left for a front parking on the left side, people would know the next step from you
Yeah.
It's to swap the
yeah,
lane,
they
you know
know
what I
he's
mean?
gonna turn left somewhere.
So they would know that you're gonna swing out, and you would anyway check your mirrors,
Yeah.
and then you would just swing it in basically, yeah. And then when you were doing recorrecting, you were using the brake and clutch together.
I know, yeah.
And that's why you were stalling, and you were like jumping the car and
Yeah.
revving the car and stuff like
And
that.
the thing is,
basically.
I got confused with the reverse and first
Yeah.
as well a couple of times because both of them are on the same side.
And your checks were not very appropriate when you were reversing back to recorrect the maneuver. And you
They
know,
weren't.
they were not appropriate checks. You were doing checks, but not over there. Like there were a few times I was worried that if someone will be coming, you won't be able to look at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, do you know when you recorrected the maneuver, you couldn't do it perfect. Because you never went too back, you had to reverse all the way back until you could see the base properly, so you could
Yeah.
have judged. You just went a bit back and just
Yeah.
went. You didn't create any room for you. You should have created a much more room, basically.
No, because
So anytime you mess up the
no,
maneuver, create more room when you go back.
I was looking ahead and the line on my this side as well, and I thought if the car is straight along the line, that's why I didn't go way back.
No, you have to go way back.
Oh, okay.
Because you were completely off from the maneuver when you did the first time.
Yeah.
So you had to go quite back to see proper
So the
bay line.
whole base. You have to see
Kind
the
of,
whole
yeah.
bay.
It would make your
Okay.
life very
Yeah.
easy, basically. Yeah.
I got it.
Perfect. What else do you think? Do you know what happened in the beginning of the test? When we were just about to do a first roundup of the day, a guy was coming up from the right side from the McDonald's and stuff,
Yeah.
and you had stopped on a keep clear sign. It was literally keep clear.
Oh my
It
God,
was
I didn't see
literally
it.
a keep clear over there.
Didn't see it.
And you know the funny thing? It's so funny. Like until another day, it was proper faded. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
But I think they have just recently painted that.
Yeah, I didn't.
And he
see
was
it at all.
committed. So I think you were slow.
Yeah.
He was committed. We should have let him go, even if there was no keep clear, because you were still about to stop behind the traffic.
Yeah.
Innit? So it was better for him to be in front of you than dangerously hanging himself in the middle. You know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
could have. You know what I mean? So I would. Do you know what I mean? Innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you know when you moved from there, I told you already we're turning left into first exit. I'm talking about the first roundabout right there.
Okay.
So you couldn't click to move to the left lane straight away. You
Yeah.
were kind of swerving to the middle lane and then started to move left.
I'll tell you what happened. I couldn't see the roundabout sign. I thought the first roundabout was the next one that's gonna come. So I was.
Okay.
And then when as it got closer, that's when I saw that it's a mini roundabout. It's a kind-ish of a mini roundabout.
No, it's a big ass roundabout.
But
You couldn't identify.
yeah,
basically,
There wasn't like an island in the middle that you normally see in a roundabout, right? And
So,
identify
yeah.
it. So when I saw
it was a big
that's when
roundabout. Yeah.
that's
So
when-
what
that's when
happened
I
because
moved.
you couldn't plan properly? You kind of started to swerve to the left lane, and then you checked your mirrors and stuff, which affected the same white car again, and he had to like overtake. Yeah. Then we went all the way down 40 zone. You did very good. Lane changings were decent. Roundabouts were decent. Then you had some meeting traffics with a good clearance.
Yeah.
Once or couple of times I kind of gave you a minor for getting a bit too close when you could have stopped easily. Then
Yeah,
you stalled a
I
few
did,
times again over around there because of the wrong gear, I think, or the too high batting point.
Yeah.
Then I made you pull up on the left side a few times. You did it brilliant, even though you were scared before the test. Remember, yeah? You were
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I still like, do you know what I mean?
Oh.
But you were fine.
You know how I judged it? There were gutter plates on the left side.
So do you think they
judged-
helped it?
Yeah, they helped it because I was feeling when the tire was on them, so I knew if I can hear the voice of the tire going over it, I know I'm in the perfect place.
That's brilliant. And then I don't know if you remembered, but we went into cross gates, and so the instruction from the sat nav was turn right at the end of the road, and from the roundabout go straight.
Yeah.
So when you were going straight, you were not turning off the left signal. You were keeping the left signal.
I wanted to turn it off, but when I turned it off,
No, that's after that.
Yeah.
That's through inside the roundabout. Before the roundabout,
Yeah.
you had put the left signal purposely,
yeah,
and then I don't know if you thought that we were going left. I even like repeated a few times. I'm like, we're going straight. We're going straight. I was kind of
okay.
giving you a hint, but you entered the roundabout with the left signal, which could have been
yes.
confusing for other people, innit?
because they could have thought we were going.
Yeah, and anyone waiting on the first exit there, they could have moved off,
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
you were going left, basically. So, listen to the signals, yeah, and
Yes,
then
sir.
you did very good central reservation when we were going through the.
Yeah.
But one thing happened which you didn't realize. I think you were a bit over the marking.
I
Your face of the
thought
car had
so.
gone because I could feel
thought so.
the cars were overtaking you a bit, so that was dangerous.
I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. That's just gone a bit ahead.
Just gone a bit, and that is where I kind of made you finish the sat nav, and then
Yeah.
I made you follow the roundabout. Remember 2 roundabouts in the
Yeah.
same go, right, and then
Yeah.
before that you had already stalled as well.
Yeah.
That's a problem as well, yeah. And then we went all the way down. Then you were we were going down a single carriageway, and then before we did the through-about, you were going down a single carriageway, and what happened? The road expanded into multiple lanes. So we have agreed you follow the curb, but you went all the way right lane. Again, no problem. It's all right. I mean, preference should have been the left lane. Okay, you couldn't use the left.
You wanted to go right, third exit, right, on that?
I hadn't given you an instruction till that time.
You had. You said
No.
we were going third.
Yeah, I gave you an instruction after you did this, that junction basically. So you had already gone into the right side already before even I gave you an instruction. Because when the road expanded, you couldn't feel that you had to be. I hadn't given you an instruction that time. I'm pretty sure.
I thought you did, but that's
No, even if you were in the right lane, that's not my problem. That's not a thing. The thing is, your lane was emerging back into the lane number 1.
Okay.
Zip lane, but you were not checking on the left side if there was someone giving away or not really. You literally had your first mirrors done just when you saw the arrows bending that you need to move back.
Yeah.
What if there was a rude driver, a competitive driver who was not ready to give you away? Then you would have stuck over there, innit?
Yeah.
So you have to plan your stuff early. Make sense, yeah?
Yeah, it does.
And then since through-about until we finish the test, couple of things like you approached one of the roundabout a bit too fast, I would say.
I think when we were.
When we had the new driver in front
Yeah,
of us.
exactly. Yes, I thought. I braked a bit too late. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
pushed that one a
because
bit
I think
fast.
you were not feeling that he was
Expecting-
slowing down too much in it,
Yeah.
so you kind of went with his flow.
Yeah.
And then when we turned, remember when that happened? When the guy undertook us. Yeah, but that was not your fault, innit?
Yeah, that. But yeah, it just puts you off, right?
Yeah,
My God.
but then just when we were going off the last roundabout,
Yeah.
did we? Yeah, we went too fast, and we couldn't. When we were turning left towards the test center,
Yeah.
and you went to the wrong lane to the right side.
Yeah.
It's because you were too fast. You had seen the lights which were red, which were green, so you didn't expect it to slow down. But we have talked about there's a giveaway there.
Yeah.
You looked at the right side because of giveaway just at the edge.
Yeah.
So considering if there was someone coming from the right, you wouldn't have been able to stop the car because your speed was too high, depending on the distance left from in between you and the giveaway lines, basically.
Okay.
You had kind of ignored you. I don't know. I think the lights kind of throw you off over there. But we have done like 2 or 3 times that there's a
Yeah.
green light there and it's gonna give away, so be very careful. So your first check on the right was on just few inches before the giveaway lines. So that would be a problem as well, a serious fault, yeah?
Yeah.
And then because your speed was way too fast, you had to go on the right side and we had to eventually come here,
Yeah.
yeah? So
Too many mistakes.
too many mistakes, but easy to overcome them, I would say.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
But overall driving, I think it was great. Keep in mind, it was your first mock test.
Yeah.
And it was also your first mock test from this area.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, before we have done today's mock test, we have done only 2 lessons around Colton.
Yeah.
Because most likely we used to do Fernwood and stuff, innit?
Yeah.
Do you think you can do it better next time?
Definitely though. Definitely.
We're gonna meet literally. When are we gonna meet again?
Day after tomorrow.
We will do another mock test then, yeah?
Yeah. Because I think I agree with you. Like all the mistakes I did, I kind of knew most of them that I am.
Yeah, that's a
capable
good
of
thing
it.
that if you know
But
that you're doing
then-
something, that's a progress as well, you know what I mean?
But then what I had actually thought was I knew that I had failed the test initially itself in the first 5-10 minutes. I knew the serious fault. But within when we were leaving the test, right, and I knew I swerved a bit because that's what I knew that's a serious fault right then and there. But then I told myself, no, we're gonna
do as best as we can.
we're gonna
yeah.
try to keep the number as low as possible
That's
throughout
it,
the
yeah.
test. Yes.
And you tried your best, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I tried to do the best I could. And I
No,
think
I'm happy
all
with
of-
it. I think we can definitely smash it on the next one.
I think all of these are avoidable. All of these are sort of like we can learn from them and
Easily,
don't much
easily.